Naki Osutei is the Director of Human Resources, Diversity and Inclusion for the 2015 Toronto Pan Am and Parapan Am Games. She sat down with Canadian HR Reporter TV to talk to us about the recruitment process and raising the tent for the 2015 Games. Could you tell me about the lasting legacy the Games will create in the region and why that was an important goal?
Well, the legacies are really, there are three categories of legacies. We've got economic, social, and sport legacy. And when you think about the kind of investment that these games require, it's important that they have an outcome that goes beyond the last sport and the last medal that's presented. From an economic perspective, we're talking about job creation. These games are going to generate upwards of 26,000 jobs across the region, both within the organizing committee, but especially in industry like tourism, accommodation, sport, and a multitude of other sectors. From a sport legacy perspective, we're finally going to have the kinds of facilities that athletes need to be able to train to get to that elite level of competition. So no longer will athletes have to travel away from home, which can be a barrier for people when they want to really follow their dream to be an Olympic level athlete. From a social legacy perspective, we're building community. We're building connections across 16 different municipalities. We're working with communities at the local, very, very local level, connecting people who may not have connected to each other otherwise, but they're coming together to deliver these games.
Why is creating a diverse workforce and volunteer force such an important priority?
When you think about Toronto and the Greater Golden Horseshoe area, this is known as one of the most diverse populations in the world. So creating this as a priority was really it was a no-brainer. This had to be. We had to have a games that reflected the diversity of the region from the perspective of ensuring that we're getting the best talent across the region to deliver these games. But also we talk a lot about the fact that these games are going to be really special in that the communities that are represented through the different athletes in the different nations competing all have sort of hometown cheering sections right here in the city. So really creating a workforce and a volunteer base that's reflective of that diversity is about building an investment in these games that will translate into ticket sales, that will translate into cheering sections and spectators and everything that's required to deliver a really awesome experience.
Tell me a bit about your recruitment strategy.
So the recruitment for these games has been a really interesting journey because essentially we're a startup organization with a very defined end. So we've had to take a number of different strategies to recruit. We've used standard recruitment, so posting our jobs on our website and certainly posting them on different websites, different employment sites as required. We utilize recruitment search on really, really hard to fill positions and primarily as a contingency. We also push out our job postings to our own little network of employment agencies and community organizations to make sure that the opportunities within the games are connecting to people irrespective of where they might be within the games footprint region. We also have looked at secondments and job placements, working with community organizations that are looking to place people who have had a difficult time obtaining jobs historically. So we've used a variety of approaches to make sure that we've got the best talent to deliver these games.
Could you tell me a bit about the volunteer program and how people can get involved?
So this is going to be the largest call for volunteers ever in Ontario. We're going to be looking for 20,000 volunteers who are going to be doing a variety of things, working in venue, working at the airport, welcoming the athletes, people working in our medical team, and it's really easy to get involved. They just go to our website, toronto2015.org, and there's a section called Join Us, and there's an application button there that people can go up and apply. And we're really excited to be able to have 20,000 people take part in delivering the games and really being part of history. That's what this is all about.